Welcome back to Genshin Impact The Bachelor. If you saw my previous episode, we did The Bachelorette featuring Lumine, and today I figured let's give Aether a try. If you are unfamiliar, I found a Bachelor simulator where I can throw in all the characters and Greg and see who Aether truly belongs with. You know, no more shipping wars, no more arguments. Let's let robots decide Aether's destiny. That being said, let's see who Aether falls in love with. Here we go. All right, here we are with the limo arrivals on night 1. Let's see. A arrives and meets Aether in a pretty normal real life way. Oh, I thought I was gonna say in a pretty dress or something. Okay. Shenhe dances with Aether upon meeting him. Shenhe going in for the kill immediately. Tartagles tells Aether he has read 50 Shades of Grey. I love that. I mean, you have to stand out somehow, I guess. Enjo arrives with a hot dog and says, I don't care about wiener size. Enjo receives the first impression rose. Help! Venti tells Aether he is gonna bring him home to meet his family. What? Why is everyone so bold today? Kokomi describes her family roots and importance to Aether. Okay, on the opposite side of the spectrum, we can bore him to death. Zara tells Aether she is excited that he's a hunk. Alright. Dainsleif arrives in a Cinderella costume and introduces himself to Aether. Now, Ivy, I'm gonna have to ask you to put Dainsleif in a Cinderella costume for our amusement. Lisa arrives giving Aether Heart of Lace. Yanfei arrives wearing a beauty pageant sash. Alright. Yelan arrives with a written introduction note for Aether because she lost her voice. Yoonjin sings Aether a short song she wrote in a beautiful voice. That's canon! Xiao tells Aether he wants to be Mr. Aether. That's not canon, but alright. Ito dances with Aether upon meeting him. Alright, Shenhe and Ito are having a dance battle. Xiangling talks to Aether with a fake accent in order to stand out. That's kind of funny. Alhaitham arrives with a hot dog in a book. Alright, so Enjo arrived with a hot dog, and Alhaitham also arrived with a hot dog, but his was in a book. I'm not gonna question it. Kazuha tells Aether not to hurt him since he has been hurt before. I'm gonna cry. I hate it. I hate Kazuha. Please go home. Your heart is not ready for this. Ayaka reads Aether a poem about love. Of course she would. Amber arrives in a horse and carriage instead of a limo. Jean tells Aether she's only here for him. Eula brings Aether a box of butterflies. Hu Tao gives Aether a kiss on the lips so she can be the first one to get the kiss. Oh my god. Okay, that was wild. That was insane. All right, now it is time for the rose ceremony. Let's see who did not receive a rose, aka who is not moving on to day 2. Whoa. Greg! No! Aether took one look at Greg and said, you don't belong here, pal. Scar Booty didn't make it either. Ah, jeez. Alright, well, you know what? At least Enjo's still here, right? Let's see what happens on week 1. Alright, week 1, they're going on a group date. Yoonjin, Xiangling, Kazuha, Shenhe, Ito, Kokomi, Tartagles, and Enjo. Yeah. Yoonjin gets emotional when talking to Xiangling about the other girls and Aether not giving her any attention. Enjo makes all the ladies laugh and eases the tension in the group. And once again, Enjo runs away with a rose. He is the champion. Oh my god, Enjo, our king. I'm jealous. Tartagles makes a good impression on Aether, even though he does not win the challenge. Oh, I thought it said he does not want to win the challenge. I was like, okay. Kokomi draws in the other ladies and Aether with her magnetic personality. Kazuha and Shenhe question Ito about his true intentions and ask how many Instagram followers he has. Ooh, some drama. Wait, weren't Ito and Shenhe having a dance battle? There's always the two girls in every reality show that have to be fighting. They have to get into a cat fight. That's Ito and Shenhe for sure. All right, one-on-one date. Dainsleif is invited to a one-on-one date. Dainsleif snuggles with Aether and gets cozy after dinner together. Alhaitham is also invited to a one-on-one. Alhaitham tells Aether about his relationship with his parents. Aether shares some of his personal life as well. All right, so we have the physical and the emotional. All right. Venti, oh, there's a third one. Venti is also invited to a one-on-one. Venti and Aether enjoy their time horseback riding and the chaos. Okay. So for the week 1 rose ceremony, who did not make it through? Yelan, or who. Okay. Ayaka and Yanfei. Week 2. Group date with these fine folks. I'm not even gonna read the names out. You can see their pictures. Enjo grabs Aether and pulls him aside for a long smooch on lips. Being bold, I see. Enjo, my money is on you firmly. Lisa's frustrated. She's not getting much time with Aether. Although, Enjo, I will say you need to watch your back. The girls are coming. Shenhe makes a good impression on Aether, even though she does not win the challenge. Jean! Aether appears to be giving Jean a lot of attention during the group date. Alhaitham and Kokomi are not fazed by the fact that all the ladies have to walk in mud and eat frog legs to impress Well, excuse me? Alright, it looks like Alhaitham got this week's rose as well. Kazuha draws in the other ladies and Aether with his magnetic personality. Aether is struck by the good looks and caring qualities of Yoonjin during the group date. Alright, well, she can't complain anymore. She was complaining last week. Sara is invited on a one-on-one. Sara and Aether enjoy their time horseback riding. She saw Venti and was like, I can do that too. Tartagles snuggles with Aether and gets cozy after dinner. Bro, we're just copying the last week. Venti got another one-on-one. Venti laughs with Aether as they pose their way through a personal yoga class. All right, let's see. Who did not make it through this week? Xiangling, Dane, Slif, Xiao, and Amber. Disappointed. All right, week 3 group date. Here are our contestants. Ito comforts Enjo, who is having a hard time dealing with all this stress. All right, if you come into this competition guns a-blazing, I don't care about wiener size, while holding a hot dog, that'd be pretty stressful. You have a lot to live up to. I understand. Lisa gets emotional when talking to Shenhe about the other girls and Aether not giving her any attention. All right, Lisa, buck up. Pull your pants up. Wait, what? You know, you gotta grab life by the horns. I'm sorry. What are all these metaphors? What I'm telling her is to, you know, take his time. Venti and Yoonjin question Eula about her true intentions. Ask how many Instagram followers she has. Yeah. Too many bullies. Somehow Venti got a rose from being a bully. Kazuha makes a good impression on Aether, even though he does not win the challenge. Ooh, our first 2-on-1 date. Sara and Tartagles are invited to a 2-on-1 date. They were both in the 1-on-1s last week. Sara chugs her wine while Tartagles kisses Aether, and somehow Sara ends up with the rose and Tartagles gets voted off. You know what? He's too forward. Aether wants to party first. Smooch later, all right? And thus, Tartagles, Jean, Alhaitham, and Kokomi all go home this week. All right, the numbers are slimming. Group date for week 4. Ito starts crying because he feels like the process is too stressful. Venti is annoyed that he is not getting any alone time with Aether. Why does he have a rose, though? I don't understand this rose handout process, but okay. Eula and Shenhe question Kazuha about his true intentions. I'm sick of the bullying in this house. Why is it that when someone gets bullied, it's always you? Why is that? Oh, I forgot you were here, A. A asks Aether who his top 3 favorite contestants are. He doesn't give a direct answer, as he shouldn't. That is a very loaded question. Lisa gets emotional when talking to Yoonjin about the other girls, and Aether not giving her any attention. Lisa. She's annoying me at this point. 2-on-1 date, Enjo and Sara. Again with Sara. Oh boy. Oh god, I'm nervous. One of them's gonna get voted off. Oh, okay, Enjo completely ignores Sara and puts all his attention on Aether. See, that's how you do it. You don't wait. Lisa, take notes. Pull out a notepad. You don't wait for him to give you attention, all right? You give him some attention, okay? I have to look something up really quick. I really have to know who Greg is, like, in real life. The Greg that did he win? He's real! Wait, he doesn't look like the picture at all. Greg, you've changed. The fact that he's real is so funny to me. I really needed to know who Greg truly was before we continued. Not that he's still in this competition. May he rest in peace. Anyway, okay, week 5. The group date is growing ever slimmer. Wait, where's Enjo? Oh no, that's a bad sign or a good sign, I don't know. Yoonjin slams a ball into Shenhe during a group tennis match. The girls are fighting. Eula and Lisa talk smack about A when they're alone. Eula goes away with the rose. All right, these bullies need to quit getting the roses for real. Uh-oh. 2-on-1 date. Venti and Enjo are invited. Oh no. This might be the end of the line for Enjo, boys. No! Venti gives Aether an extra long hug in front of Enjo. I'm not happy. Ito talks about his ex a lot. Who's Ethan? Aether listens to him, but ultimately decides he's not ready for this process and does not give him the rose. I forgot Ito is still here, dude. Enjo, Ito, and Kazuha all went home. We were rooting for you, Enjo. We were all rooting for you. Okay, group date with Eula, Lisa, Venti, and Yoonjin. Eula draws in the other ladies and Aether with her magnetic personality and comes away with the rose. Oh, Eula is snapping it up all of a sudden. Lisa helps squash a verbal altercation between player 2 and player 3. Everyone is like, why did it do that? Venti slaps Yoonjin in the face. Everyone has to break. That was the verbal altercation. No, this is a physical altercation. This isn't a verbal one. Oh my god. Things are getting violent. A is invited to go on a one-on-one date. A is not as friendly as Aether remembered. He does not give her the rose. Alright, A is voted off the island along with Shenha. Okay. She must have been bullying. Okay, we made it to hometowns in week 7. Venti takes Aether and his family out to karaoke bar and have an amazing time. He also tells Aether he is in love at the end of the night. Oh, everyone seems to get along well, ... I don't know about telling someone you're in love with them, especially at karaoke bar, but alright, you do you. Lisa plays basketball with Aether and her family. They have a nice visit, other than a quick dirty look, when Aether calls Lisa his girlfriend and a family member points out there are 3 other girlfriends. That's so funny. Eula's family welcomes Aether with open arms and have a blast during dinner. After dinner, there are some great individual conversations with Aether and the whole group has a fun time playing cards. All these wholesome family moments. Aether fits right in with Yoonjin's family. He tells everyone he can imagine life together as a bigger... Oh, please. Yeah, babe, I can totally imagine a future with you. Sorry, I have a 9 p.m. appointment with this other chick, but like... Aether, you player. Week 8, one-on-one dates. Things are getting spicy. I think it's time to start eliminating some folks. Yoonjin asks Aether how he's feeling. Aether tells her that he's really confused and never expected to fall for so many women at the same time. She's the one you just said you can imagine a future with. And now you're like, I don't know how to handle all this. There's so many pretty girls and there's only one of me. What is a man to do? Lisa has a list of concerns that she brings to Aether's attention. Aether reassures her they're in a good place. I can imagine her with like literally like a list, like a physical scroll that she like unveils and it's just like rolling down the sidewalk. Eula tells Aether she is madly in love with him. They make out for a long time, ... Why do they all have ... at the end? Venti starts freaking out heavily about the other women. He has a hard time connecting with Aether and ultimately goes home. This happened last time. This happened in the Bachelorette. I'm like, that's so valid. Because he sucks. Aether is not being very nice. Alright, so we say goodbye to Venti. There's 3 ladies left. Oh, it's the fantasy suites on week 9. Whatever that means. I might regret looking this up. Ew! Essentially, the intention of Fantasy Suites is to give the lead some camera-free time to explore his intimate connection with his 3 remaining. This sucks! Who wrote this show? This is horrible. I would be so livid if I were on this show. I would be so jealous. Okay, well, we're in the Fantasy Suite. All right. Lisa and Aether have a fantastic date, but they decide to not use the Fantasy Suite. This is weird all of a sudden. I don't like this. Eula and Aether have some deep conversation and Aether questions if she's ready for love. She seems to reassure him and in the morning they wake up all smiles. Hey. Okay. Yoonjin declines Aether's invitation to the suite and decides to go home. Smart. Well, Yoonjin goes home. This is so odd. But it's time for the finale. Dun dun dun. Lisa or Eula. Let's see who Aether selects for his bride. Eula dressed for her potential engagement proposal. She pours her heart out. Ultimately, Aether is in love with someone else and she does not receive a rose. That is so sad. Lisa reads Aether a poem about love. Aether gets down on one knee and proposes. Lisa says, yes, it's happening. ... And thus, Lisa is the winner. I don't love that, but the Bachelor Simulator tells no lies or something. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the drama, the nonsense, and the scandal of this Bachelor simulator. Let me know if you want me to make another one, who the Bachelor or the Bachelorette should be next time. And until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Leave a comment that says Justice for Greg 2023. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!